What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol P Jr., The Blue Guy, Chub Dijj, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Just close this door. Time to start recording. Hey, everybody.
Why are you talking like that?
Because I've had 2 shots and I'm kind of buzzed.
We haven't had a show in 4 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. No.
4 weeks.
We did it 2 weeks ago. Didn't we?
No one knows that.
Yeah, no one listened to it anyway.
It's your fault.
It is my fault. I've been doing fucking back-to-back 12-hour shifts at work. No, this bullshit. And fuck that.
You're getting fired tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. That's okay, though. So, yeah, this is The Real Press Start. The home for all your Real Press Starting needs. We have Pistol P Jr. in the house. And there's Mr. G Weezy. And a voice you probably haven't heard in quite a while because he doesn't do the show anymore.
Yeah, because you guys do it freaking all late in the night.
Yeah, that's my fault.
All
I'm
late
sorry,
into the
man.
night.
Yes, that's Chub Dijj, in case you forgot his name.
All late into the night.
It's my fault, man.
Where you're working.
I don't get out of work until 4.
Yeah. So
So
that's what happens. That's what happens when life gets in the way.
You're going bald.
Yes, I know. These
Both of
fucking
you guys
major
are.
fucking...
Yeah.
This shit's like
Wait,
way
he's
the fuck
catching
back
up.
here. This is way the fuck back here now. I'm like this close from shaving my fucking head.
Yeah, me too. I'm like...
I was just like, fuck it. Just shave it. You know?
That's all they gotta get.
The other thing, because you know what's fucked up is I'm getting this part, but this part in the front is still real thick.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna get that Asian dude, like that fucking like
Yeah.
where everything's bald and they just have the little horn in the
Yeah.
front. So I'm thinking I'm probably getting it's just in this horn in the side. That's all I'm gonna have is like go bald. So I'm like fuck it, just yeah. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there listening. This won't be uploaded till tomorrow night, but right now it is currently Thanksgiving.
So Black Friday.
Yes, Black Friday. That's gonna be the name of this episode. Black Friday. The blackest of Fridays. I don't know.
Viernes Negro.
Yeah, Viernes.
There we
Is that how you
go.
say Friday?
That's the name. Yeah.
Viernes?
Viernes.
That's the name of this episode.
Viernes?
Viernes Negro. Anyway,
That's so funny how like black in Spanish is negro.
well, yeah, it's
And why would like white people call black people Negroes?
because
They probably heard some Mexican call something
Negro.
like negro.
Yeah, negro. And then they're like,
What's a negro?
yeah, why you say negro? It's black.
It's black.
It's black.
No, it's negro.
It's black. Negro is black. It's
Yeah,
black.
Like they probably barely heard that from
And
Mexicans.
they're probably like, negro sounds even meaner than black.
Yeah,
Let's call him negro.
negro. Yeah, it does sound meaner than black.
Oh god.
Negro.
Oh, that's from the Black
Negro.
Friday.
And then it just started like how they, you know how they say it fast? Negro, negro, nigger, nigger, nigger.
Hey, let's start calling them niggers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That, you know what? That's probably true.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah. You know that South, how they have that French
Yep.
Creole.
So, all three. Okay, right off the bat, spoiler alerts. We've all seen Doctor Strange.
Strang.
Doctor Strange.
That's Dr. Strang.
Strang.
In
It's not a J. It's a G.
Lestrang?
Dr. Lestrange.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was. To me, it's my favorite Marvel movie now.
Top 3. There's no Strang.
Mr. Chubb.
That was alright. I liked it.
It's all right. I give it a meh.
I didn't like the beginning.
What do you
I fell
mean?
asleep. I don't know. I just didn't like the way it started.
Well, they had to
I
build
felt
his
like
character and say who the fuck he was.
Yeah, but I thought they rushed it a little bit.
I feel like it was dragged out, actually. You know, with him as a surgeon and stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
No. When like he got to the he just like knocks on the door and he's like, "Can I learn the secrets of the universe?"
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I wish he learned more.
You'll
but
know
stuff,
by-
like, I feel like
yeah.
the whole him as a doctor and stuff.
Like,
I
you'll
feel
know by
that was a little
tomorrow.
More dragged out.
Yeah, that part was more. Well, see, the thing was they had to show you how much he had.
Yeah.
Because how much, like, they had to show you what he had to live, like, and how he lost it all. You know what I mean? That was the whole point of that.
Yeah.
It was a little long, but they had to show you, like,
I thought that was pretty quick. Like, they got to it pretty quick.
But see, but the thing about Doctor Strange was that, and that's how he got, and like he says it, like, that's how I got my fucking doctorate, was because he fucking has that photographic memory, so he's able to learn things quickly, and I think that's the whole point of, like, him practicing these arts, was like he was able to learn it so quickly.
Still, it was kind of like all you had to do was knock on that door, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna be a great wizard or whatever."
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like they saw the potential in him.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it was like that's all you got to do is knock on the door, and then then do this, and you can fucking go through portals.
I think that's gonna be the name of the episode. You're a wizard, Steven.
Stephen.
I would like to see just a little more heart.
Yeah,
well, he was
like
supposed to be like an
Training
arrogant.
hard.
Yeah, but see, that's the whole thing. Is like he's
training hard now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You wanted a Rocky montage of him chasing the chicken and fucking. Well, I mean, they kind of did have that.
Yeah, he's breaking chicken.
I mean, like,
necks
at
with
least
his
more
magic.
like a couple more battles in between, like.
Okay, yeah, I can see
in
that.
between him, like, you know.
Yeah. I feel like the bad guys were good for him. Like, they're a pretty even match.
Yeah.
Like,
Now,
he didn't really go against what's his name, the main guy, Caecilius.
Khaleesi.
Like he got Dormammu to basically destroy
Matt
him.
Milkinson.
Yeah, the whole
He fought a henchman. That was his big fight.
Yeah, exactly. That was the thing. And you know what? Now that you say it that way, it makes sense that they didn't make Baron Mordo the fucking villain right away.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
you know
just this is a first movie.
Yeah, cool. Because
it was like he just barely learned. He barely even knew how to do the magic. Like he was trying to do magic, and some of it wasn't even working correctly.
Yeah.
So like it kind of.
I would feel this one would do almost better as a show, but I don't know.
And then he just kind of outsmarted the guy at the end with the time magic.
I like all the shifting of shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I saw it in 3D the first time I saw it. It was
shit!
Really good.
See, that's what I want to watch in 3D now because of that. Like the whole shifting everything. That
if there's ever a movie to watch in 3D, it's that movie.
I don't like 3D.
I don't normally like it either, but like I was impressed.
I can't get it. I don't like the glasses.
Like for me, it hurts my eyes when I watch 3D normally. I didn't have that problem. Like it's more like an in-depth kind of thing. Like
it's not that cool. I'm like,
instead of like it popping out at you, it's more just
more in-depth. Yeah.
It's not like 4D. Like,
but that whole
like the ones
but see, that's the thing too. Is I heard that 4D. They have one. I think the closest one to us is LA Live. But they have one, and Kevin Smith was talking about it. He says that if you're gonna see it, see that movie in 4D, like you know the scene where they're in the snow and all that, when he goes to Everest.
Yeah.
Well, it actually snows in the theater and shit.
Yeah.
So like,
do they drop snow or do they? You see snow?
It's probably
they drop.
Oh, they drop snow.
Yeah, they do like kind of like the way Disneyland does it. It's fucking. It's like
But still gay.
I fucking thought it was amazing. I love it
because that's like a very short sequence. It's like a.
Yeah, just for that one. Part.
Yeah, but
like
I mean, it's still enough to get you into the thing. You know what I mean? See, initially I was bummed that it was like, cause like when they said the character's name Mordo, I was like, what the fuck? Why do they have Mordo? And then I was like, okay, well then they have fucking, what the fuck's his name again? Caecilius, thank you. They have Caecilius. I keep wanting to call him Khaleesi. That's fucking the Game of Thrones chick, but fucking whatever.
Do you even watch Game of Thrones, bro?
I know the character though. If there's fucking
You're a fucking poser.
There's enough memes on the internet that I don't have to watch a goddamn show. Like it's just all over the goddamn internet.
You're a poser.
Yes. Anyway.
You know why? Because that show's great. It's a great show.
I know, and
you refuse to watch it.
No, it's not that.
And you act like you watch it.
It's not that I refuse to watch it. Is there's many times I try to watch it, and I've sat down and watched like the first 2 episodes. And then like shit gets in my way, or I get fucking annoyed, or something else happens, and like fucking Luke Cage comes out, and fucking.
See, that's the thing. You make time for Game of Thrones.
Well, yeah, what is Luke Cage isn't even nearly as good as Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, it's not. Luke Cage is cool.
Good.
Luke Cage is corny, dude. It's corny.
I still haven't seen the last episode of Luke Cage.
Walk up to this guy and he shoots him a few times and he just picks him up by the neck.
It's a bulletproof black man in a hoodie.
It's not that good. It's alright. It's not that good.
What's the thing now? About Khaleesi and fucking, Mordo. Because Khaleesi, her fucking Caecilius.
Yes.
He's actually a follower of Baron Mordo. Baron Mordo's the one that's supposed to kill, or attempts to kill the Ancient One.
Mm-hmm.
So they swapped that storyline, but I can understand why. Like you said earlier about how they need to put this villain's backstory, and so now you know where the guy came from. The other thing is that again he was facing a henchman, so because it's his early stages, so he's not quite the Sorcerer Supreme yet. He's fucking
Sorcerer Supreme.
He's Doctor Strange. Well, Doctor Strange, his full title is Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme.
Strange.
But at this point in the movie, he's not the Sorcerer Supreme.
He's just a master.
Yeah, he's mastered everything, but he's still learning. He's got his PhD. My favorite. I love that scene though. It's Doctor actually. Mr. Doctor. No, it's strange. Yes, this is all strange, but that shit made me laugh my ass off. That whole scene was fucking good. And that whole fight, man, that whole fucking fight in the New York fucking Sanctum.
Yeah.
That was
the last one.
Yeah. Not the last one. That was Hong Kong.
The first fight.
The second. Oh yeah, it was the first fight in the Sanctum when he first gets the cape.
When he's fighting the three henchmen and
I fell asleep on that last one.
I like the cape.
The cape was fucking cool. And how he kept wiping his tears away. That was fucking cool. And the whole out of body fight was really cool. That movie was to me, I think overall it was well paced. They wrote it well. They explained the character well, and they got the world. I was really surprised they actually talked about Dormammu. I didn't think they would.
Yeah, I when you were talking about that last episode, I was trying to keep quiet because I knew you'd like it.
Yeah, dude, I was like, fucking every time they said him, I was like, oh,
yeah,
oh, because it's fucking like, he's a major character, but it's one of those characters where like he wouldn't be a good mainstream villain. Like you wouldn't see him in a mainstream, you know what I mean? So the fact that they brought him up so goddamn much and then finally showed him at the end, Dormammu, I've come to bargain. That whole thing.
That was a good scene.
That was fucking
that was
brilliant.
A creative way to go against someone as
powerful.
Powers,
because there was no way that he could match him in power.
Yeah.
So for him to just, there was a meme I just saw the other day. It was it's Thanos and he's sitting on his throne. He was like, "Hey Dormammu, you want to help me take over Earth?" He was like, "Earth? Does that Doctor Strange still live there?" He goes, "Stephen Strange? Yeah, he still lives there." "Nah, fuck that. I'm good. You do it. You go ahead." But yeah, that whole thing, because he outsmarted him and he just annoyed him. He didn't hurt him. He didn't damage him. He didn't do anything to him. He just annoyed the shit out of him enough. So it was like, all right, fucking fine. Just leave. Just go away.
Why don't you want Earth anymore? It's too much work.
Yeah. It's like, are you gonna be there? Then fuck.
He was dying some brutal ways too.
Oh yeah,
like just
stabbed and those spikes just
destroyed.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was and then when he gets the eye of
Ayatollah.
Yes, Ayatollah. The eye of Tola. The eye of
Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, the brown eye? No.
Whatever.
I can't remember what the eye is called right now. I'm going blank on it. Yes. But the way he does the whole thing,
the disco medallion,
and he like opens it and you know they actually had a guy. Apparently, there's a like hand dancing. That's a thing where people like fucking like do these fucking.
Yeah, I've seen it. Stupid.
Have you seen the video?
Beat and they're like.
Yeah, they do like this like and like they do all this fucking stuff. It's just their hands.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly this like that. Well, not supposedly. They actually
like
Marvel or Disney hired this guy that fucking like he's like a fucking top hand choreographer, and he's the one that choreographed all the fucking yeah, it's fucking weird. But okay, now we're back again for real. I had a poop, and then Poop and Baby came and interrupted the show. So, but yeah, we're back.
And so what were we talking about?
Talking about Doctor Strange and hand dancers. And yeah, so there was this whole thing about how
hand dancers.
Hand dancers, yeah.
Oh.
They were doing this thing like the
hand dancers.
Okay. Kind of like Naruto and the fucking doohickeys.
The jutsus.
The jutsus, yes. I call them doohickeys. But yeah. So
look at this dog.
Let me see.
God damn it.
It's a cool dog.
That is a buff looking fucking dog. For whatever reasons, and I can look at the topic, but there's a couple pictures I wanted to show you. I won't be able to show them to you.
Are there more flashlights?
What?
Is there flashlights again?
No, it's not flashlights. Not this time. Game of the Year Awards 2016, December 1st. They're gonna show off more gameplay because of No Man's Sky.
Wait, Gamescom?
Game Awards.
They're gonna play
the
what?
Game Awards.
Okay.
They're gonna be showing more gameplay videos
Of
of games that are coming out.
Oh.
They haven't announced what games they're gonna be showing off, but they're doing it because of No Man's Sky.
What?
Because No Man's Sky got so much shit for like, hey, like here's a remember at Game Awards they just showed like that teaser trailer I think, or they showed something, but it wasn't much gameplay. It was just more of a CGI kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And so all these people, like a lot of people are using that footage. That's why I bought the game, and what I got was this shit.
Mhm.
So the Games Award people are like, all right, fuck you guys. We're gonna show more gameplay and actual gameplay. So
Yeah.
you can't say it's our fault because you bought a shitty game.
Mhm.
Not saying that No Man's Sky is a shitty game.
Kind of is.
Kind of is.
It kind of is. So because of the reaction to No Man's Sky, the game's presence at the Game of the Awards showcase, host and producer Geoff Knightley says the awards show this year will be putting an emphasis on actual games. Yep, Geoff.
You mean Jeff?
Geoff.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff. We'll be putting emphasis on gameplay. He goes, I have thought about the story of No Man's Sky a lot. Acknowledging the game's presence, blah, blah, blah. He says, they may have contributed to a black hole of hype that the developers couldn't pull themselves out of. So, yeah, they're gonna change things up. They're gonna be showing off more gameplay, deeper look at game premieres, including 4 to 5 minute segments to provide more context, which I'm all for. If I can get more gameplay footage and more actual footage of the game, I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And then they also announced the nominees for this year's Game Awards. Do you guys want to see them?
Sure.
Hear them? I'll just go over the major ones. Game of the Year: Doom,
Really?
Inside, Overwatch, Titanfall 2, Uncharted 4, and that's it.
Titanfall? I was Uncharted.
Overwatch or Uncharted is probably
Yeah.
Overwatch is a huge game right now.
Yeah, I think Overwatch might get it just because it's so popular right now. Uncharted is a very Titanfall. From what I understand, it's kind of falling flat.
No, I hear a lot of people still play. I hear.
Yeah, but it just came out
out
like 2 weeks ago, didn't it? Like
Yeah.
it just came out, and it's already kind of like it's lost its hype right off the bat. You know what I mean? Doom, I've heard great things about. Inside, I
I
haven't.
don't know. I think maybe the FPSs are starting to lose their gravitation towards their audiences.
I think so.
Just because, like, with every year, they become more and more similar to each other.
Yeah, that's a huge
Like,
problem.
the biggest difference now is Battlefield because they reverted back.
Yeah.
To the good old days.
Yeah, exactly.
Which one?
Battlefield.
Oh.
Let's see here. Let's see, best game direction.
Yeah, the new game's pretty good.
Blizzard for
I like number
Overwatch.
4 better, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Battlefield.
I don't think I ever played 4.
I feel like Battlefield 1 is the most balanced.
There's a lot about Battlefield 1 I like, but there's a lot of stuff that they could have brought back from Battlefield 4 that they didn't.
Wait, 4? Oh, maybe I played 4's the one. I don't actually.
Like your weapons are way more customizable too online.
Yeah, and 4. Yeah, that was one problem I did have with Battlefield 1. I was disappointed.
Well, you gotta figure in Battlefield 1.
But like you don't.
In World War 1, they didn't have very much fucking weapon custom. It was like, here's your weapon.
Well, the thing, the way it works is like you buy one gun. There's like 3 different versions of the gun you can buy.
Yeah.
And you can buy one with the stock stock gun. You can buy one with optics on it, and one with a scope, with like a sniper scope on it or some shit like that.
But see,
yeah, that I don't like.
And like I wish it was just one gun.
And then you
can customize with
exactly
attachments you want.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's see here. Best narrative: Firewatch, Inside, Mafia 3. I heard Mafia 3 was fucking amazing.
Was it?
That's what I've heard.
Too good to me.
Oxenfree,
like a typical video game, you know.
And Uncharted 4. Best art direction, meh. Sound design, best performance. Alex Hernandez as Lincoln Clay, Mafia 3. Sissy Jones as Delilah in Firewatch.
Infinite Warfare is the first Call of Duty to not get a nomination.
Yeah, I don't see anything for Call of Duty on here.
Jon Snow didn't get a nomination. Jon Snow.
Yeah, I forgot he was in fucking. Best mobile handheld: Clash Royale, Fire Emblem Fates, Monster Hunter Generations, Pokemon Go, and Severed.
Fire Emblem Fates is an amazing game.
Is it?
Probably gonna win here.
Best VR game? Job
what's the best VR
Simulator is
game?
one of the best VR games.
Job simulator, or
Yes.
you just like working?
You just gotta work.
Wait,
It's
for
like best VR games. The best VR games are Batman Arkham VR, Eve Valkyrie, Job Simulator, Res Infinite, and
The
Thumper.
Valkyrie looked pretty bad.
Yeah.
With Job simulator,
Yeah.
like they're unloading a fucking truck and shit.
That is what it is. I think it's like you have an office job, and it's just simulating that type of shit.
Oh God.
It's terrible.
Best.
I think it's like the fucking the surgeon simulator. Or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck it is.
same
Like,
people
it's
as
a joke. Like
Yeah.
you do stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one. It was made by the same people that did the Surgeon Simulator, but it
Or
wasn't
like Goat Simulator, where like it's like a GTA, but you're playing as a
You're
goat.
playing
And you
as a
just
goat.
go around fucking
Fucking shit up.
horse kicking people and riding on roller coasters and shit.
Can't you go into outer space on that shit?
I think so.
See, best action game: Battlefield 1, Doom, Gears of War 4, Overwatch, and Titanfall.
Probably Battlefield 1.
Probably Battlefield, yeah.
It's Battlefield 1 or Overwatch.
Yeah.
Overwatch is a huge game right now.
Best action
haven't played it.
adventure.
Is it on PlayStation?
Yeah, it's on
It's on
PlayStation.
all platforms.
Even
Isn't that
I
good?
played it. I've liked it. I love
Yeah, it's quickly became one of like the bigger esports too.
it. Yeah,
Which is
it's pretty easily accessible.
Esports?
it's an easy game to pick up too. Like
Yeah,
like,
I think that's
pick
why
it
it's,
up and you can do good.
Esports.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't really like it. I feel like the skill curve's a little low.
Esports?
But like when you get up to that pro level, that's where it starts becoming like
that's when she gets real. Yeah.
yeah. But like,
Get
just
really
picking
real.
it up, like anybody can be good at it. I feel.
Yeah. There's like once you get past the initial like, okay, I've been playing it for about a week.
Yeah.
That's when shit starts getting a little better, but it's still everyone's kind of like.
Yeah.
Where was I at? That was best action. Best action adventure. Dishonored 2, Hitman, Hyper Light Drifter, Ratchet and Clank, and Uncharted 4. I feel like Uncharted's gonna take that.
I haven't played Uncharted yet, but just
I imagine
name,
it's pretty
just
good.
by name brand alone, I would say that one.
Yeah. Best RPG. Dark Souls 3, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, World of Warcraft Legion.
What is this one?
This is best RPG. It's Xenoblade
The
Chronicles.
Witcher.
Yeah, I think the Witcher has. If the Witcher doesn't
So
take
it's
it,
just nominees, so nobody's won?
this is nominees. Yeah.
We're taking our picks for who wins.
Best fighting game: Killer Instinct Season 3, King of Fighters, Pokken Tournament, and Street Fighter 5. I say Pokken Tournament. That's actually a really fun game.
You played it?
What were the other
Yeah.
two? The first two?
Killer
did you
Instinct
play?
Season 3 and King of Fighters. I played at Best Buy.
I don't know.
You just buy it at Best Buy?
Yeah.
How come you haven't bought it?
No, because don't know.
It's $60.
It's $60. It's a full price game.
It's a lot.
It's a Wii U game, is it?
Yeah.
It's only for Wii U?
Yep.
Oh,
The best multiplayer.
You have a Wii U.
I know. I just haven't bought it
Why haven't you bought it?
because I'm a
You
lazy.
don't even
fuck.
have internet.
I know.
You could
Shut
buy
up.
Pokken.
I can play Pokken. Yeah.
Dick.
What was I saying? Best sports racing. Nah, nobody cares. Best multiplayer.
Wait, what? Best what? Sports racing?
Yeah. Best Let's see sport. They shouldn't put sports and racing in the same tournament in the same category. So you got FIFA 17, Forza 3, MLB The Show, NBA 2K17.
Well, it's because
And Pro
without
Soccer.
it would be too small of a category.
That's true, I guess. Yeah.
Gran Turismo,
Plus,
Need
plus
for
racing
Speed,
is considered a sport.
Forza.
No, it's not. You're sitting in a
Yeah.
fucking car.
You are, but so like the G-forces are
The
so intense. The
G-force.
G-forces are so intense, man.
They're not.
That
They are that.
that like it's even more exercise than fucking,
Are they?
than fucking sports.
I don't.
Yeah,
agree.
but like, it's not like you're athletic if you're driving a car.
Yeah, you can be a fat flop of shit and drive a car. I mean, granted, you're gonna make the car go a little slower because you're a fat flop of shit. But you can be a fat flop of shit and race a
Or
car.
would you make it go faster if it's on a slope?
See?
Yeah, you can't. I think you can't qualify things that are a sport that you could eat while you're doing it.
Yes.
Like bowling,
Or text.
golf.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
eat while playing basketball.
No,
But
you can't.
you could
But
eat
if you're
while doing
playing
most things, so you're
No, you
hamburger
can't.
Yoshi.
Not if you're being competitive with somebody that's like at least in your skill range.
Okay.
Like, let's say you're playing somebody who's like as good as you.
You don't
And you're
eat
trying to win.
while you're in the act of bowling.
Yeah, you do.
No,
you
you
fucking
don't.
bowl and then you go sit
Yeah,
down.
and then you go sit down and eat. You're
And
not
then you
eating
get back
as you bowl,
and then you get back in and bowl. Okay, but let's say like
you're not simultaneously eating and throwing the ball at the same time.
I've done that.
Yeah, but okay, let's say you
But
have
do you do it competitively?
Okay, let's say
No, casually.
Let's say every time somebody scores, you go and have like a bite of your meal, and then you got to go back and run out there again.
Okay.
Like somebody like before you take out, you got to eat a little bit. You got to eat like a plate of food.
You know, a bowl of pasta.
Yeah.
All right, now run a mile.
Yeah. Now run over there.
Fuck.
And defend. Get to defense.
I've tried eating a couple slices of pizza and then taking a walk, and that's fucking hard.
Olympic swimming, you gotta eat a bowl of pasta and swim.
Like baseball,
laps.
you eat while you're like waiting to
Eat 2 slices of pizza and try to go up some stairs.
That too. People consider baseball a sport.
Huh? Yeah,
They're eating sunflower seeds like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but baseball sucks.
Yeah. We all agree that
It's not a
baseball
sport.
fucking...
It's a game.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing that racing sucks,
It's a game.
but it's a game.
Racing is just racing. It's its own category.
It's competitive.
Racing. Yeah, it is, but it's not a sport. It's racing.
It's competitive.
It's not an athletic sport.
Anyway, as far as video games, they're not sports.
Esports, yeah, like esports. How they call them esports?
They're just online.
Electronic sports. That's like not fair.
I think
Just say
isn't
like.
sports.
why don't they just
something
call it, like,
you
pro-
could competitively do?
Why don't they just call it like a pro gaming competition?
No, yeah, you can say competition or competitive.
Or gaming competition, yeah, not like esports. Like that's ridiculous. Esports. I own an esports team.
Yeah, I agree.
I think esports is a company.
Is it?
Yeah, esports is like NBA or NFL. Or...
Yeah,
Yeah, but still, why would they call it esports?
because just something simple for people to
Why
understand.
don't they call it pro gaming, professional gaming,
I don't know.
professional
Why call
gaming?
Why call it
entertainment.
NBA
And you
when
can
it's
call it
just pro
PGE.
basketball?
National Basketball Association.
Okay,
They're national
esports
because they have a Toronto team.
internet sports.
What? Yeah, call it the National Pro Gaming, NPG.
NPG. Make it.
Yeah, the National Pro Gaming. Yeah.
The NPG champ of the world, and then have weight classes for no reason.
What was I gonna say?
Or there would be like a champion per like type of game, right? Like a.
Well,
shooting-
they already have it
shooting
broken
champ.
down into
Yeah.
games, and
Do they like shooting?
But they're
champ,
they're
or is
usually
it just,
PC
like,
versions.
Call of Duty champions.
Well, they have multiple like tournaments throughout the thing. There's no like, oh, they're the fucking champion. There's no like NBA championships like there is in like basketball for Call of Duty and that stuff.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because they're independent tournaments. They're more
Yeah.
like
There's like
Yeah, like
there's
you want-
there's like a tournament each month and they just go to all
Like
of
you
them
get-
and then like
Yeah, you.
and then like they'll just say like, oh, this is the best esports team this year because their track record this year.
they've won the
It's
most
fun-
tournaments or
it's-
they've had the
yeah,
best
yeah.
record in most
But
tournaments.
like, there's no like actual title of being like.
Or if you win a tournament.
It's like bodybuilding.
But like when
there's
like
still a
when like a new
champion.
season when there's a new season of basketball or football, you still recognize the last season as the returning champions. Or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no one like they don't do anything like that for.
Yeah, well, see, the thing
Why
was,
not?
see,
Well, you would
they
have
they
the-
could have. There should be a major because esports is like bodybuilding, whereas there's a bunch of
They want to
small
have like a
tournaments.
World Cup.
There's a bunch of small tournaments throughout the year, and then there's like one major event at the end. And whoever wins that major, like Mr.
Wouldn't it be like the World Cup? Isn't that how the World Cup is?
Not
You gotta
really.
win all these other fucking tournaments.
Yeah, they do. They
in
have a
order to make
tournament
it to
like
the
that,
World
but
Cup.
so even then they don't. They call it. I think they call it COD champs for Call of Duty.
Mhm.
COD champ.
COD champs.
I got some really
Yeah.
cool cut
But
pieces
But like
too.
they still like no one ever acknowledges people who win that
As the
cha-
champ?
as
Oh,
the
see,
champion.
Let's go, champ.
Cause see,
Like, oh yeah, they won COD champs. They won $1 million. Like,
Cause I think bodybuilding's the only one I can compare it to. Cause again, like it's a bunch of small tournaments,
But, there's still
but they have Mr. Olympia,
Yeah.
which is like that's a major fucking
He's
thing
like
at the
the
end of the year.
champion.
So they
He's
should
Mr.
have something
Olympia.
like that where they have like a major
Yeah.
They have all these small tournaments at all these different places throughout the year. But like this is the one that's acknowledged as this is the major fucking event for whatever. Like, but see, that's the other thing too when it comes to esports. Because with bodybuilding, it's all everyone's bodybuilding. Everyone's lifting weights. There's different weight classes. With e-gaming or esports and gaming, it's like, okay, well, you're the champ of this game. You might be the fucking Call of Duty champ, but you fucking suck at Overwatch.
Or they should do it at
Or
like the
vice
Olympics.
versa, or you know.
They should just do it like the Olympics, where it's like Americans collect the medals.
By the way, my friend from middle school is a professional Overwatch player.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Go check him out. He plays for Northern Gaming Red.
Does he make money?
I believe he does.
What's-
He's
what's-
gone like second, third place.
What's his name? What's
His name is Wolf.
Does he make
Wolf?
enough money to live
Just
off?
Wolf?
Whatever his
WOLF.
team is.
Does he still have like a 9 to 5, or does he just play
He
Overwatch?
I think he just plays Overwatch and goes to school
And then that's enough for him to live on?
right now. Yeah.
For now, like he does no
with his
expenses?
parents. He's my age. He lives
He has no expenses.
No, he does. He used to when we were like in high school and stuff. He would work with his parents they own a pizza parlor.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's the one you told me you used to be able to go over there and eat pizza. And then,
No,
yeah.
I never.
You guys used to smear pizza across each other's genitals.
Yeah.
just the sauce, okay? Don't get ridiculous.
There's the sauce. We ate the cheese. Okay.
Yes, they would use that, that sauce brush and just slap it. Slap
It
it.
would tickle a little.
So Xbox continues to lead sales according to Microsoft. Xbox One was October's best-selling console month. So this is 4 months in a row that Xbox has beaten out PlayStation. But 4 months out of what? 2 years? Almost 3 years now?
3 years.
3 years. So
I would imagine like the core fan base has already bought their PlayStations, and that's
Yeah,
and
so
basically are buying their Xboxes now.
yeah, now everyone's starting to think, okay, I have a PlayStation already, I might as well buy an Xbox. I was thinking about buying an Xbox, but me. That's a non-story really. I just brought that up just because it's been 4 months. Nintendo Switch price may have been accidentally revealed. The Canadian arm of Toys R
I
Us
think
may
it's
have
$250, right?
$329.99,
Still
which
not
is
bad.
that's Canadian dollars, which is roughly $250 in the US.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. So
That's great. That's like $50 more than a 3DS.
yeah, that's fucking cheap as fuck, which is cool.
Yeah.
I might pick one up.
I'm definitely getting one. I've
Yeah.
already saved up.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I heard the Peanut song.
Yeah.
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 But yeah,
Okay.
thanks to tips at work, I've already saved up.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, so we were talking about Watch Dogs 2 earlier. I guess I'll give my review really quickly. It's good. If you like the last Watch Dogs, this one is a step above that. Overall, I'd give it maybe I'd probably give it a 3.5 out of
10?
6. Maybe a 4 out of 6. I'd give it a 4 out of 6. It's a little bit above
Why
average
are we
game.
doing out of 6? That's such a weird number.
Because it's, I don't know.
5.
Okay, out of 5, I'd give it a 3. I'd give it a solid
Out of
3.
10, what do you give it?
Out of 10, I'd give it a 6.5.
That's not that good.
That doesn't.
It's slightly above average. It's
I
not
wouldn't buy
horrible. I guess I'd give
that's
it.
bad. That's a fail. That's a D.
I'd give it a 7 then.
I don't.
7.5.
I
That's
only
barely
buy
passing.
games.
It's above. It's slightly above average.
I'll only buy games that are at 8.
I'd give it a 7.5.
8
It's
or
it's
higher.
good. It's just it
The only
has.
time I'll buy a game that's below an 8 is like if I've played a previous game and I'm a fan.
A fan of
Okay.
that, yeah, like a
Well,
sports
that was
game.
part of the thing is I was a fan of Watch Dogs 1, and I wanted to see what they were going to do for Watch Dogs 2. Based on what I saw in gameplay-wise, it's a lot of fun. The storyline so far is kind of meh. You're a kid that... Like, the opening was cool. The fucking very opening of the game is like, okay... Like, they give it to you, like, right off the bat. It's like, okay, you're breaking into the most secure area in the world, and you're going to fucking delete You're deleting yourself off the internet, pretty much.
That's basically how Watch Dogs 1 was.
No.
Yeah, you were doing some big fucking heist.
In the beginning?
Yeah.
No, but in the beginning you weren't. All you were doing was fucking just kind of getting away. This one you actually had to break in, avoid the guards, fucking. You know what I mean? At Watch Dogs 1, the very end was a big heist. This one you start with the fucking big heist.
No, in the beginning of Watch Dogs 1, you did like some big heist, but then you had to get away from some people who thought you stole diamonds.
Yeah, well, no, but all you had to do was get away. You weren't actually breaking in. Like, you take over the player's controller at the end of the heist where you're just trying to get away.
That's
Which,
not true.
if I remember correctly. Anyway, but you go in and you delete yourself off the internet, pretty much, and then you're helping DeadSec, because DeadSec has been relegated to a social media movement where they're just like, we're trying to get followers. The whole thing is you're trying to get followers to download your app, because once they download your app, it lets them use your phone or device's computing power to help, like, hack other things. It's just giving them more processing power.
Uh-huh.
So the more you do in the public eye, the more followers you get.
Uh-huh.
Which is cool. The only thing I don't like about it is, like, again, like, right after the first mission, you meet because, like, you breaking in, deleting yourself off the internet is your audition to join DeadSec.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, right after that, you're at a beach party, you're drinking, and, like, you get to meet all the members of DeadSec, and there's 4 members altogether, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a chick, two white dudes, and a black dude. The main character, Marcus, that you're playing as, is a black dude.
Mr. Marcus.
So he meets the first 3 characters, the first
What
3
does it
white
matter?
characters.
Why
He's
does
like, hey, shaking hands, and then he meets the other black dude. And again, like I said, like I was telling you guys, it's like all fucking super. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, cousin? Fucking.
It's like the Obama joke when he's like shaking all the white
Yeah,
people's
yeah,
hands.
exactly. That's exactly
And then
what
he
it
goes
is.
in for like a
Yeah, and then they give him a hug.
for the slap and fist bump.
Yeah, and like it's pretty much that's what he's doing. And then he gives him a big ass hug, and then like these guys have no idea. They haven't. And like later on, you find out that they never met each other up until this point.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like they knew each other ahead of time, like, you know.
Yeah.
And so, like, later on, like, after you finish your first mission, you go, they take you to the headquarters, and, like, the part of the mission is you talk to every individual person, so you're introducing yourself again. And everyone's like, hey, nice join for the team, thanks for joining the team, come on, you know, we heard a lot about you, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, the one black dude, it's nice to have another brother on the squad. And, like, I don't know why, like, they just kind of, like, they forced that.
Token black guy.
Well, but he's not the token black guy anymore, because now there's 2 of them.
No, don't you think
That's
someone-
the joke.
I don't know. It's just kind of like.
Don't you think that's a completely rational conversation, though?
I guess it is, but I don't know. I just feel like they're like emphasizing the fact that like he's a black fucking hacker. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I didn't know hackers be black.
And they even go to the point where like he's so fashionable. They talk about his. I don't know. It's weird. But
He's fashionable. Well, you know they all are.
No, I swear to God, they kind of make it seem like that. Like it's very like what the
It's
fuck.
racist. What's wrong with the little racist undertones?
I don't know. It's just weird. Overall gameplay, like
As long as they're not blatant.
yeah, they've enhanced all the hacking stuff. So like, because before, like, okay, with the forklifts, you can make them go up or down, and that was about it. Or you can make stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now you can actually take control of forklifts and move them around. One of my favorite things to do is in traffic. You can because, and it's cool that the way they put it into the storyline, where it is because it's a CTOS 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
The CTOS is like installed in everything. And say you have insurance, and they'll give like, oh, if you install CTOS 2.0 in your car, we'll give you a 50% discount on your insurance. So all the cars have the CTOS tracking in them. But what that allows you to do is once you unlock it, you can hack the vehicles to make them move on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And so like you could be stuck in traffic. Like say you're trying to get away and there's like 4 cars ahead of you. You can hack one of the cars and make it just like turn out of the way, or just slam into the other cars in front of it and just push them all out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like to do with it now, like when I'm just running around, I'll just make a car just make a random left turn out of nowhere into a wall. It's fun as well because like the AI just the NPCs just freak the fuck out anytime it happens. So it's just like just do left turn.
I've seen some streams where like when you hack in a building, you know how like before you would hack into buildings, you see like a camera feed of people inside.
Yeah.
I heard you can like fuck with the people inside.
Yeah.
And like I saw one where like some guy was like running on a treadmill and he could just speed up the treadmill and he'd keep running and then he'd fucking fall. He'd eat shit.
Yeah. you could do shit like that. One of the
Can you pick cars up with the forklift?
Yeah, you can.
You could drive out and pick a car up and then drive off with it.
Drive off with it, yeah. One of the things that I did, and I ended up getting police chasing after me, because the one thing it bugs me a little bit because because he actually has a laptop on him at all times. Because Aiden, it bugged me in the first one because Aiden first of all he had no personality. This guy is a lot more like.
Because he's black, they all have personality.
They have personality, but this guy it said because Aiden did everything from his phone.
Personality.
This is true. Aiden just did everything from his phone. So he just pulled out his phone and was like, doot, 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 and everything he did from his phone. But like this guy, whenever he does more intensive hacking, he actually has to pull out a laptop and sit down. So, when you're hacking the forklifts and the scissor lift, he sits down for him. But so like what I would do is I'll climb into the scissor lift and he'll just sit there and hack. And like, so I'm controlling it from the fucking laptop, but he's just sitting in there, like driving it around. And like, but if you drive it into the streets, eventually cops start fucking with you because you're not supposed to drive in the streets. Mm-hmm. But like, so I'll just raise it up so they can't shoot me. And they're ramming it and it won't fall. So I'm just like, dude. I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but it's pretty funny.
Way up there.
It's like, we can't get to what are we supposed to do? You can set booby traps. It's a lot more like it's a lot. Like again, like before, like you could just like when someone walked by something, you can set it off. Now you can set booby traps where it sets off if someone walks near it, and things like that. The quadcopter and the jumper RC thing are pretty cool. They help out a lot. Overall, I like it. One thing that's pretty funny though is I have a story here. Sony banned a gamer for sharing a full frontal nudity watchdog image.
I thought we talked about this.
No, we talked about this off air. We
never
talked
about it on the show?
No. We haven't done a show in like 2 weeks.
So,
and I found out why the guy got banned. So the guy shared something from his PlayStation on his PlayStation feed, which includes full frontal nudity, which will get you banned for 2 weeks. But this was an in-game character, and I actually have the picture here for you guys to see. He ran over a character on accident, and when he went to look at her body, he noticed something.
There's a vagina.
There's a vagina.
She has a full-on, fully rendered vagina. And crotchless panties. Yeah, I guess that's a weird vagina. So he shared that, he shared that picture.
What was that on GTA?
This is Watch Dogs 2.
Oh.
And he got banned for sharing that picture. No, because look, that's a full-on vagina.
Yeah, but still,
with the bush,
you share that. Like, there's a vagina.
But
yeah, this is the first game ever to have a vagina.
Yeah. But so he shared it and got banned. The guy's name is Swizzasaur on Twitter. That's at Swizzasaur.
So why
exactly did he get banned?
He got banned on PlayStation. He got banned from his PlayStation.
So why did he get banned from PlayStation?
For sharing a fully frontal nude. So it's like if he wouldn't got it, like say he was watching porn on his PlayStation. Yeah, but the whole point is, like, if he could, like, because of the fact that you can take screenshots, doesn't mean, so he could have been on Pornhub watching a porn, taking a screenshot and shared that on his PlayStation, and that would have gotten him banned as well.
But don't they know that it was from Watch Dogs?
Well,
they know where they get
yeah, but the thing is it could have been a mod, it could have been, the thing is PlayStation was like, okay, well, it's full frontal nudity, so we need to ban this. Like, we need to ban him so he knows not to post shit like this again. It's not that he fucking pointed out something in the game, it's just the fact that he pointed out some full frontal nudity.
I think it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I don't think he should have been banned, but I think it's funny that he found it.
Yeah, they should have like a strike system.
And Ubisoft
motherfucker,
posted a statement. We are aware that one of the NPC models in Watch Dogs 2 is rendered in a way that is particularly explicit. While Watch Dogs 2 is a mature rated game, we apologize and will update this NPC model to make it more consistent with the other NPCs. So it was one model that had the vagina.
There's probably like one developer saying, I'm going to put a fucking
vagina in this game. Fucking. I mean, a lot of shit happens like that, though. Like, like Disney. Yeah. There's so many hidden things in Disney.
He probably rendered like all those guys, like, he probably got so fucking tired, like, I'm going to put a vagina on this guy.
Yep, I'm just going to make this one different, not a vagina.
That's probably the last one he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cherry on the top.
And then a hacker gets convicted after stealing $16 million worth of FIFA coins. A dude from California has been convicted
think about it,
of wire fraud.
GTA doesn't even have vaginas.
No, you're right. GTA does not have vaginas. They have a bear that has a hole in it from being fucked. Which is, well, it's implied that the bear's been fucked.
They show dicks.
They do.
Yeah. They show balls.
They show balls.
They show balls, yeah. They show tits.
They show butthole.
When did they show butthole?
They showed Trevor's butthole at one point when he's bending over.
They did?
Yeah.
They
show his balls and butthole.
Because that's a woman, sir.
Yeah. So,
feminism.
Anthony Clark from California has been convicted of wire fraud.
Do they show tits?
In GTA?
Yeah.
There's in the strip club.
They never take their bras off.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Some of them have pasties and some of them don't.
They do?
Yeah, they're completely naked.
Yeah, they get they don't have vaginas. They leave their panties on. They get completely bucket naked.
That's what I'm saying. GTA doesn't have vaginas.
Yeah. Not even GTA, where they actually have strippers. Oh, shit. Fucking Solid Snake, David Hayter.
Solid Snake has a vagina?
Solid Snake does not have a vagina. He gets all the vagina. Except he doesn't do anything with it because he's so depressed and lonely. And
Because the secret is he has a vagina.
yes. So the David Hayter, the guy that does the voice of the OG Solid Snake,
Confirms that he has a vagina.
confirms that he has a vagina. No, he's doing a script. He's writing a script for a live action Voltron movie
Okay. Why?
because he's doing it. I didn't know that he actually wrote the script for X-Men 2.
That's a bad movie, sir.
And what about Watchmen?
That's a bad movie too.
Watchmen is not a bad movie. Watchmen's a fucking awesome
It's
movie.
not that great of a movie.
But he wrote the script for Watchmen as well.
I like Watchmen.
But now he's doing a Voltron live action series movie.
I like Watchmen better than those Justice League movies
I guess, yeah.
or whatever.
Ubisoft in talks to make a Netflix series, according to CEO. They want to do either Watch Dogs. They want Watch Dogs or Splinter. Oh, they already.
I just feel like Watchmen is a very overrated movie.
No, it's not. It's a fucking brilliant movie.
Overrated.
What's overrated about it?
Yeah,
I don't think it's good. Like I get bored whenever I watch it.
I haven't watched it in a while, but I thought it was
How
such a
is
good movie.
boring?
When fucking.
I can't explain it. I lose interest after fucking 30 minutes of that fucking movie.
That Batman
Every
versus
fucking
fucking
time.
whatchamacallit was terrible.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Watchmen, you know,
Batman versus Superman was terrible.
Yeah, Batman vs Superman was horrible.
that
speaking
was
of
horrible.
no,
I
Watchmen.
can't get through 30 minutes of that movie either.
I thought you watched it.
Huh? Well, the first time I watched Watchmen the first time, completely, I can't watch it ever again.
Really?
It's
You thought it was
boring.
that bad?
This is boring, yeah.
I'm kind of like that about 300. I like 300.
I can't watch 300.
I can't, like,
300's overrated.
You watch it the first time, it's fucking amazing. The second time, it's like, eh, this is Sparta.
Why do I
Yeah,
like
we
this?
know. I like Watchmen.
we
died
in hell. He just says shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, this is Sparta. It was fucking awesome.
You movie
Yeah.
still? Braveheart.
Braveheart's one of those movies you can watch forever. But speaking of Watchmen, fucking
They should have had Mel Gibson on Watchmen.
dude from fucking
That's what Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson should do some sort of
Mortal Kombat.
movie. Like, he should do Mortal Kombat.
They're doing a new Mortal Kombat movie.
Mel Gibson.
No, but Mortal Kombat people's, but they've announced that.
No.
Well,
When's
they've
Mel Gibson gonna make another movie? His movies are good.
but fucking he's
Gibson
made a
makes
fucking
great
shit ton of movies. He made like 6 movies since this whole racist tirade,
No, I
but
know
people
that,
don't like
but
him.
when's his next one coming? He hasn't made one in a while.
He just had one that released this year.
Which one?
I can't remember what it's called here.
Get
Okay.
the Gringo.
But they don't know. But the movies don't get fucking publicized because
Get the Gringo was badass.
Mel Gibson.
Apocalypto.
Yes, that
It's
was
like one of the best movies ever.
Apocalypto was great. Let's see
And,
here. Movies.
I don't know about the Passion of
Movies.
Christ, but
Hacksaw Ridge. He just did.
I heard that one.
Oh, yeah.
Sucks.
I heard that was good.
Yours
And
sucks?
then he has
I haven't heard
Bloodfather,
anything
too.
about it.
He's got 2 movies this year that came out.
Bloodfather?
Yes.
Father of Blood?
Father
Sounds
of
like
Blood.
a bad movie.
So
I don't
it's
know.
just that his movies don't get publicized because
Which
of
one?
the whole bullshit.
Hacksaw what?
Hacksaw Ridge.
That's what he gets.
Wait, what's the other one?
He shouldn't
And
have been an
Bloodfather.
asshole.
No,
Yeah.
what's that other movie that's out?
Which other movie that's out?
It's like a western type thing.
Magnificent Seven?
No, it's like
He
a
didn't do the job.
No, he's not. I don't know.
Hateful Eight?
No.
Ridiculous Six? Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler. That movie's terrible.
Oh god, I tried watching that. I
That
couldn't.
other movie's good though on Netflix. Do Over. That's a good one. Adam Sandler.
I haven't seen that one.
Do Over?
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's about Adam Sandler and David Spade.
Okay.
It's just about
It's like
them.
his old school movies where it's like raunchy. There's tits.
Nice.
Like,
Did you guys know there's a
like
Minecraft
Billy
movie
Madison
coming out?
did?
That's terrible. Yeah, like Billy Madison. They're like raunchy.
Steve Carell's gonna star in it.
What?
Minecraft, the movie.
That's horrible.
It is. The
he
Last
gonna
of
be
Us
the
movie stuck at a
Minecraft guy?
standstill. Probably.
Is it animated?
No, it's live action.
What the
What are you
fuck?
doing over here making all that
Why?
goddamn noise?
Why are they?
I don't know.
What about the Tetris movie?
I
When's
don't
that
know.
coming out?
You know what?
You're making it worse. That's gonna
They're a
take
bunch of children.
Sam Raimi says that the Last of Us movie stuck at a standstill.
Sam Raimi's movie?
He's directing it.
Why is this
and
not
producing
gonna
it.
stand
Let me find out. I had the question. I had the answer until someone fucking.
Sam Raimi does Evil Dead, right?
still? Mhm.
Yes. God damn it, where'd it go?
Sam, it's pronounced Remy.
That is Raimi.
No, it's Sam Remy.
It's Hollywood politics, is what he says. That's all he says.
Politics.
So it's just like it's right.
It's bouncing around and from theater, from studio to studio, saying, "Okay, we're gonna finance it. No, we're gonna finance it." And the gaming company's like, "No, we want this company to finance it. We want it to do this." And they're like, "Well, other studios are like, we'll finance it, but you can't have this in it." And they're like, "No, fuck that. We want this in it." So it's just bouncing around from what it needs to be.
Why do studios do that?
Because-
like, you gotta do this and get rid of this.
Because
and then have
studios
a
are
black guy in it.
stupid.
It's for collateral damage, so
Yeah.
they can save as much money as they can without losing it.
Speaking of shitty things in Hollywood, AMC is considering charging more for blockbuster movie tickets. So like a movie like
I'm sure they are.
a movie like Doctor Strange,
Strang.
they'll add a blockbuster charge to it because it's doing so well that they're going to charge you more for it.
How do they know it's doing so
$2?
well? What if you go the first week?
Don't know.
I think the first week's cool.
Are they based on projected sales?
I think it is based on projected
Yeah,
sales.
maybe. Well, you see, Doctor Strange wouldn't be a blockbuster.
Strang.
Captain America would. I don't think Doctor Strange would be considered a blockbuster.
Strang.
No, I don't think I don't think its projected sales were too good, but yeah, it was fucking. But like now, I think they would add to it. If you saw it the second week or third week, then you would pay more for it.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. But
I don't think.
Have you guys been to the movie theater lately?
Yeah, we went to go see
we went to
Strange.
Doctor Strange. Yeah.
We got reclining chairs.
Oh, yeah, I fell
Yeah.
asleep.
We were like, what the fuck?
That's why I say I fell asleep.
Check this out. I was telling Michael about this earlier. Man develops severe hepatitis after binging on energy drinks for 3 weeks. I thought it was gonorrhea, but it was
You said
hepatitis.
gonorrhea.
It was hepatitis. I was wrong.
Gonorrhea? He was drinking gonorrheas?
He was drinking gonorrhea energy drinks.
Now, was it in the drink, or did like some dude just rub his dick all over the fucking rim of the can,
Yeah, how do you know
and
that?
he got Hep C from it?
Let's see. A 50-year-old construction worker who consumed 4 to 5 energy drinks a day for 3 weeks. That's a lot of fucking energy drinks.
See, I don't think you got it from the drink. I think someone was being an asshole.
Or that guy fucks guys and he's just lying.
Yeah.
He was recently diagnosed with
I
acute
fuck guys.
hepatitis, characterized by
How
a
could I
liver
get
inflammation.
hepatitis? I'm not gay, doc. I drink 5
gotta be
energy
gay.
drinks a day,
Woman
though.
can have Hep C.
That's what he got. Hepatitis, chronic hepatitis C infection.
Probably doesn't want to
Severe
fuck
hepatitis.
someone with Hep C.
They're saying that the doctors believe it was triggered by excessive energy drink consumption, with niacin being the key ingredient. The patient's intake was around 160 to 200 milligrams daily, which is considered below the level to expected to cause toxicity, but a similar report 300. Another patient that had the same thing happen to him was consuming 300 milligrams, so 100 milligrams less. But they're saying that that much niacin can fuck with your liver and give you hepatitis C. They didn't say what brand he was drinking, but energy drinks with added niacin include Monster, Rockstar, and Red Bull. That's fucking nuts. I mean, I know energy drinks.
Probably drinking Four Loko.
I know energy drinks aren't good for you, but fucking getting hepatitis, that's fucking nuts.
It's not that everything's not good for you if you're doing it 4 times a fucking day. Like if you're running,
If you're eating bacon 4 times a fucking day,
That's true, but like fuck,
you're gonna fuck up your
every day.
like
4
I feel
times a day.
shitty if I have more than 1 energy drink a day. Like I couldn't imagine having 3 or 4 a fucking day. And I work
Fucking-
graveyard.
Whenever you eat more than like 10 pieces of bacon, you feel like you're gonna fucking have a heart attack.
My stomach feels like fucking. Ugh.
Right now, after Thanksgiving,
After
I feel
Thanksgiving,
like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah,
Walking
I'm all
up the stairs.
bloated and fucked up, and just like, oh fuck. Like I feel like I have to shit again, and as soon as we're done recording, I'm gonna go take another shit, because fucking Thanksgiving. That's what you do. You eat, you shit, you drink.
You eat cigar.
And then,
And you take a nap.
and sometimes you eat on the toilet.
And you take a nap.
I don't know about that so far.
You've never done that?
It's
You've never eaten on the
we,
toilet?
We've talked about this. It's only when you're eating cereal because you don't want your cereal to get soggy.
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot about that. That was
We're not eating
movie.
fucking turkey and mashed potatoes on the fucking toilet.
But it's not like I don't know. I've eaten that. Well, no, what have I eaten?
We know you're disgusting.
I am pretty disgusting.
Peter's eating fucking hot wings on the toilet, and then when he wiped his ass, it like
Oh, that would be brutal.
Because he had hot sauce
yeah,
on the fucking
hot-
napkin
yeah,
on the toilet paper.
Ah,
finger foods,
that'd be brutal. That would be fucking horrible.
It was the hottest
finger foods.
The
hot wings
fucking-
from fucking Buffalo
The
Wild Wings.
nuclear fucking wings.
Yeah, that probably happens, right? Like if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings and you gotta take a piss, and then you touch your dick
Oh.
with the like chili remainders on your hand.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've gotten icy hot on my dick like that. I wasn't
On
eating.
accident. I
Yeah.
had my dick out and it just flopped on my dick.
No, like well, no. What happened because like when I was in the
So
army,
did
I
you
used
have
to,
it on
I
your
like
hands?
put it on my shoulders and shit because I'd be sore.
And then you
And then
go
like
to jerk
fuck, my
off.
balls itch. You scratch. Oh fuck, icy hot. And then you're sitting there like
cold.
It's not that bad though.
icy hot's brutal on your balls.
Nah.
Then you have never had icy hot on your
I don't
balls.
think it'd be
It's
that bad.
It's not that bad.
No, it's bad.
It's like Vicks on your
No.
balls. It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
I've had Vicks, yeah.
It's not that bad.
Vicks, it's not the same.
I think it is.
You know what? you know we're gonna start the new thing.
That's what we're gonna do next episode. We're all gonna put icy hot on our balls and see who screams first.
Hashtag icy hot challenge.
There you go.
It's gonna
That's
be
a real challenge.
It's gonna be the next internet fucking sensation. It's gonna go
be
viral.
the ALS icy hot challenge.
I think you know what? That's gonna be the name of this episode. Hashtag icy hot challenge.
And then we're gonna be on one of these articles on some other people's podcasts.
Yeah.
And be like three
Three
cards lose their dicks from the icy hot challenge.
Oh. The icy hot challenge is
For
so
their
good.
We're gonna be on the fucking Kevin Smith podcast, and they're gonna be talking about us.
Yep. Oh god. No, I mean
They had
that's
to
just
have
brutal.
their dicks amputated because they put so much fucking ice on.
See, that's got to be one of the things. How much icy hot do you use? See, because I remember it was like two fingers full, and then I rubbed it on my shoulder, so it was just the residue. It's not like I had full on icy hot on my hands.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not gonna pull two. Like, I wouldn't
No,
even.
you gotta dunk your balls in the container. Of
Ah,
ice cream.
fuck that. That's way too much fucking icy hot on my balls.
fucking icy hot container. You gotta pump it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta-
You know what? We're gonna.
You gotta thrust.
Or you fuck it like a flashlight.
Ah, fuck that, because then it might get in your pee hole. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. You want to get it under your foreskin.
Ugh.
It's gotta get under the foreskin.
Oh.
Or you could do that. You gotta get a glob on your finger and put it under your foreskin.
That makes my fucking dick
Oh,
hole hurt just from
foreskin,
thinking of
oh.
that. Like,
And in your
Ow.
dick hole.
ah.
You like shove it down.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Side wipe.
Fuck that.
Patches on the side.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
like seal it.
Dude, I remember when I was in the army, we had to get in the army. You had to get STD checks
Uh-huh.
every 6 months to a year. And they do the Q-tip fucking down your dick hole,
Oh, yeah.
and that's pretty goddamn painful. When I was in the hospital recently, like the last time when I went for my stomach thing,
Mhm.
they had me put a catheter in. That was fucking brutal.
Ooh.
I couldn't imagine fucking icy hot.
A catheter?
A catheter was oh god, that was so
They stick
painful.
like a tube down your dick?
Yeah. And it's weird because like it
they
goes
put
all
it
the way
in-
into your bladder,
they
and so
put-
like you start pissing, and like you don't like you see piss
You don't
coming
feel
out,
it?
but you don't feel it.
Hmm.
It's fucking weird.
Do they
Does it just come out whenever,
use
like, if
any
it, like,
pain relief?
if it were to fill up your bladder,
Soon as
is
it's
it just coming out?
yeah,
Do they use
It doesn't
any
even,
pain
like,
relief,
just
or are they just
hold.
sticking this thing inside of you?
it was.
I'm
No,
sure
it was,
you're
they were
already-
just doing it
you're-
because they didn't want to
they
get
don't
on
put-
bed.
They don't put like that numbing.
No,
Put,
no.
What is it called?
They put a little Vaseline and that's about it.
That's that lidocaine or whatever, the stuff that the doctor put or the dentist used on your gums before they put a shot.
Nope. They
Why not?
they put
Do they
uh
lube it up?
they lube the catheter and then they put what's it called? What's that brown shit that you put on cuts?
Iodine.
Iodine. They put
Basically-
iodine on
That's
your.
what you should do. You should have them lube it up with icy hot.
Put iodine on your dick. So
Yeah.
is your dick like a different color for
Yeah, is
another
it,
dick?
is it like yellow?
It was just really dark yellow. Like like have you ever seen the chickens from Pollo Loco before they're cooked?
Yeah.
There was that color yellow, just like that deep fucking weird yellow. I think on that note we're gonna go to wrap this shit up. The website's down at the moment, so don't go to realpressstart.com.
Wait,
But
'cause you haven't paid it?
yeah, because we haven't paid it. But go to the Facebooks. We're still on the Facebooks.
Still on Facebook, still on Twitters.
Still on the Twitters at RealPressStart.
Talk to me.
I think Twitter.
I'm bored on Twitter. Talk to me.
At RealPressStart.
Twitter's dying, right?
Hashtag fucking.
Vine just died.
Yeah, I think Twitter's dying too. Though. Isn't Twitter owned by?
Yeah.
Isn't Twitter owned by?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Hashtag Icy Hot Challenge. On that note,
Tweeters.
game over.
The tweeters.
No more questions.
What are we talking about?
What's Twitter?